Hi, my name is John Holbrook, and I've been talking to you the last few weeks about your credit score and protecting your credit. And today, I'd like to re-emphasize protecting your credit. Stop. Hi, my name is John Holbrook, and for the past several weeks, I've been talking to you about protecting your credit. And I'd like to revisit that again today and talk to you about protecting your credit and share a story with you. I can't emphasize enough about how important it is to protect your credit and to keep your credit score high. I have, over the years, done everything in my power to keep my credit score in good standing. I'd like to share with you a story of a friend of mine. At the time, he was 70 years old and decided to move from Oregon to Washington. Rather than try to sell his house, he was just going to let it go back to the bank. And I tried to talk him out of that. And he said, "I don't care about my credit score." He said, "I'm 70 years old and I'm not going to need to borrow any money, and so I'm just going to let the house go back to the bank." My wife and I, fortunately, was able to find a buyer for the house, and he was able to sell it and protect his credit score. He hadn't been in Washington a year when he needed to buy another house for his family. And because his credit score was still in good standing, he was able to purchase that house. But when the job went away and he was only there for less than a year, he had to move back to Oregon. And again, the same scenario. He was going to let the house go back to the bank and ruin his credit score. I talked him into at least trying to list the house, which he finally did, and he ended up selling it. He took a $5,000 loss on it, but it did sell, and he was able to pay off the loan and keep his credit score intact. My friend is now 77 years old, and his grandson is in the process this week of going through a life-saving surgery down in San Diego. And my friend had to borrow money to pay for the trip down and all of the expenses for his daughter and his grandson to spend 2 months in San Diego while his grandson goes through this operation. If he 7 years ago had not protected his credit score, there's no